This is the IT in the D, only on rawradiox.com.
Damn, Mama, got my head going.
You wake up.
What the hell am I?
Clytus, I'm bored. What plaything can you offer me today?
Hello, I'm Dr. Sheldon Cooper. Welcome to Sheldon Cooper Presents Fun with Flags.
Excuse me, sir, is this the Delta House?
Sure. Come on in.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
I was banging on the wang.
Woo! I may have to wipe the geek off.
Woo! You're in your underwear, I'm in my underwear. Here, let's hang out.
I can't believe I gave my panties to a geek.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
The Shogun of Harlem.
You're so white right now.
Woo!
Shut up. Stop talking.
Woo!
How are we not sponsored by PBR and Slim Jim yet? Damn it.
Take him to Detroit.
No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please! Anything but that! No!
I used to hang out at the Magumbo Bar. It was a rough place, the seediest dive on the wharf, populated with every reject and cutthroat from Bombay to Calcutta. It's worse than Detroit.
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Then don't come! Shut up!
Yeah, I can't take that position.
Woo!
I don't know who brought that bell in, but Bob's got a new toy.
Woo!
Guess Captain Soundboard doesn't know how to run the soundboard.
Woo! Are we at a break yet?
Woo!
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
The question isn't what are we going to do. The question is what aren't we going to do.
Ludicrous speed! Go!
Coming at you live from the Raw Radio X studios here in beautiful Midtown Detroit, Michigan. This is the IT in the D show presented to you by DetroitNet.org. This is episode 16 candles.
Damn it, Mom, I still have my headgear on.
Dave's been ragging on me all week that I said there's no way we're making it past 15. We're going to run out of crap to talk about. And lo and behold, here we are. As always, you're joined by, this is Bob the Sales Guy. We're here with Jeff the Voice of Reason, Dave the Geek. We have an all-star cast.
Full house tonight.
Full house tonight. We have the COO of Marketplace Homes.com, Mark Shaftner's in the house.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Good to be here. Good to be here. We got Derek Strate, the owner of Absotech.
Hey, good to be here, guys.
And Detroit Networking regular, which we appreciate.
Long-time listener, first-time
long-time listener.
And we got a repeat. We got one of the founders of Falling Down Beer Company, got Mark in the house.
Oh, great to be back.
Who brought beer? So that's why.
All right.
That's why we like you.
You're always welcome.
But like I said, this is we're at 16 candles. This is like a milestone.
It is. This is the one where you said we were going to be all done by 16. We were going to run out of things to talk about. We were going to have no more topics. We were going to be bored of doing it.
We actually need 2 hours a day, not 2 hours once a week.
So yeah, just to handle business. So the phone number, in case you want to call in, is 313. And I had to just add that whole drop into the intro.
No one's going to call.
No one's going to call. It's 313-462-0107. You can hit us on Twitter at IT in the D.
No one's going to add us.
No one's going to tweet at us. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/IT in the D.
No one's going to like us.
No one's going to like us. It's just like high school. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. So we had our event at Blackfin.
That we did
last week.
That I made it for it the last second.
Damn it, I missed it. You actually landed from
I was on standby. No, I was on standby in Minneapolis to get to Chicago. Got on standby in Chicago. And if you ever flew Southwest, if you're last, you're sitting in the back row in the middle seat. It's not fun.
How'd that work out for you?
So, of course, I'm walking down the aisle, and I'm like, I could see people's eyes going, please don't sit next to me. Please don't sit next to me. And when I finally go, like, I'm sorry to be that guy, and you're going to hate me, but I have to sit there. Like, I kind of ruined your flight.
It's the only spot left. I'm sorry.
What was it, like 4:30 in the afternoon Thursday? Dave and I get a text from Bob saying, guys, I got on.
Yeah, exactly. Please don't ever send us a text letting us know you got off. That's all we ever ask. Yeah.
I won't, trust me. But I made it in the nick of time. I landed, got to Detroit at 6 o'clock, and My first beer at 601. It was a good time.
It was pretty solid. I mean, it wasn't quite as insane as some of the post-Pink Slip Party events that we had, but it was good.
When I hear people stepping out going, dude, it's stuffy in there, I got to step out,
right.
I know it's a good time.
Well, especially with the back doors open. I mean, that's, when the walls...
Isolate that.
904.
That only took 5 minutes. We're all 11-year-olds right now.
No comment.
So when the wall separating the back room from the main area of the Blackfin is
and
open,
welcome to the IT Nitty Show.
Right, yeah. Anyway, so yeah,
what were we talking about?
It was actually a really solid event. I was happy. We had some new companies that showed up, a lot of new faces that showed up. It was
That's always
I heard
what I
about
think
you
is
guys for
honestly,
the first time, and
what I think is great about those events is we don't have to kick anybody out anymore. We've busted our butts for so many years to keep out AFLAC guy and chamber membership sales guy.
They know enough just to stay away now.
Yeah, it's just like everyone in there was like in the industry. Everyone was there to network. No one was there pushing hard, selling hard.
Well, no, I mean, how many emails do we see come in that says, hey, look, I want to join the group and I want to come to the event, but I don't want to be that guy, so this is what I do. Is it cool if I come?
Yeah, so Mark, just to fill you in, you're kind of new to us and new to the group, but we've written like 85 blogs or so on what not to do. So we've kind of written our alma mater, and so if you show up at an event and you're that guy, it's hard to redefine.
Yeah, I think I saw it. It's don't be that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I spent a little bit of time on it today.
Okay.
I need to read it a little bit more.
There's a few, I appreciate it.
It's required reading.
Yeah, okay.
For a few companies, I actually said, all right, we wrote a few called How Not to Suck At. Actually, when I was at Dell,
it's its own category now.
Yeah, I wrote How Not to Suck at Meetings, conducting like a typical sales meeting, and the boss actually sent it out to everyone, like in Central Region, East, and Dell. I'm like, that's great. I don't know if that was great or not, because it's kind of like How Not to Suck It. I'm like, oh, you didn't have to send that, but he did.
Yeah, own it, Bob. Just own it.
And now you're not at Dell.
And now I don't. On my own volition, thank you.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
What an awful company. Did I say that out loud?
906. No, so I mean, our event went really, really well.
Nightmares about trip reports.
Nice. No, but so
TPS reports.
Yeah. No, but I mean, our event went really well, and one of the things we talked about last week, I want to make sure we get to this time as well, is so Network Michigan got off the ground last month, and they're getting ready to do their second event this Thursday night.
Eerily similar to our beginnings.
Yep. And it's they're out at
humble beginnings.
Yep. Frank's Press Box East out in Okemos.
What day is it?
Thursday.
You know what? I think I might be able to go. I'm in Grand Rapids that day.
You should. You should pop by. You should wear your Grand Poobah hat.
I will bring. I'll bring Melinda Ann because I have a date. I'm meeting with her that day.
Wear the hat and wear your Detroit Net jersey.
Oh yeah, good call. Good. Yeah, to my meeting in Grand Rapids.
That's right. Yeah, right. Yeah, to the meeting.
Right.
Right. Well, you're just going to take them to Founders anyway, aren't you?
I will. Yeah. After the 8th beer, I'm like, wait,
right.
Here's a PO.
Yeah, nobody want. Yeah, just sign here and life will be good.
Yeah, right. Let the geeks do their work.
Right. No, but so I mean, it just as always. I mean, just talking about random chaos that's going on in the industry. The one that caught my eye that I threw in the LinkedIn group right at the end of the day. That everybody was like, "What in the hell?"
Oh, the ID theft.
Yeah. So basically a website that's notorious for ID theft managed to buy 500,000 names.
Who?
From Experian. One of the major credit bureaus sold 500,000 full identities, SSNs, the whole 9 yards, to a company out of Singapore that paid by wire transfer. That's outstanding.
Wow. You can't do a damn thing about it, can you?
No.
Well, the damage is already done.
Yeah. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the protect your identity products that they sell.
I'm always amazed, like when I moved in the house.
What was that about quality assurance testing?
Right, crickets. When I'm always wondering when you move into a new house and you get a new phone number. Like when we moved to our house 8 years ago, we got AT&T service, brand new phone number. I'm getting
within
calls.
30 seconds.
Oh, absolutely! Yeah. I'm getting calls like that night.
Robo dialers.
Oh, right. Absolutely. Yeah, they
like
sell
the hello,
immediately.
hello. Like you have to answer 3 times hello, and then
yeah. Well, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the old, I mean, that goes back to the old, war games days where, you plug phone in modem and just sit there and and war dial until you hit something that, actually answers properly.
That's why you answer the phone, what can I do for you or how can I help you?
Right.
Or the computer doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, or if you you just, hand it to your 6-year-old and let them go to town with it. That's my usual
idea. You ever hear about that? Like if you get a guy from Singapore calling you trying to sell you something, just hand the phone to your 4-year-old and say it's grandma.
Or tell him it's Santa Claus. That's the best.
I wish I would have known that yesterday because I had a prince from South Egypt call me. He's giving away his fortune.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
right,
I just had to give him my bank account.
So you're an heir to a fortune. In the Middle East. That's
really
right.
nice guys.
I mean, it only ran you like $6,000, but you're going to get like $10 million. It's so worth it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I got a piece of paper, certificate, and everything. So.
Well,
awesome.
I know it's radio, but you've got that kind of Mediterranean look.
Oh, I see. Yes, you can't see me. Yes, I do. I'm very European looking.
No, but I mean, but in that same vein, I mean, the whole security thing that we were talking about, the article that you shot off about
the Wi-Fi networks.
Yeah, here's how if you have your Wi-Fi enabled and you're walking around a store,
so you're walking around the mall,
everything they gather about you.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Well, it does. I mean, it
doesn't. They don't collect any data on you. They just tell you it's habits. They're not selling.
Well,
anything.
they're not selling anything, but they're using that data. It's a marketer's dream. They've been trying to mine that data for years.
So when I used to work for Budweiser in college, right, and there was science to supermarkets, and they used to give the old story
the whole
was
end caps.
But the old story was the old man at the grocery store used to give people peanuts. And then when you walked in the store and as you ate them, you discarded the shells. And that's how he figured out what traffic patterns were in the store. This is no different. You're collecting Wi-Fi data to check out traffic patterns and what's the most, I don't see why it's bad. You guys are sending it out like, oh my God.
It's a little different.
You think?
They're following a peanut trail.
They're collecting the MAC address of your phone.
Yeah, but they don't know it's me. It's my MAC address. That's as identifiable as...
that individual device is how identifiable that is.
I don't know.
The MAC address is the social security number of your phone.
Stuff like that, I don't know. Stuff like that doesn't bother me. I mean, all they're finding is traffic patterns, right? They're not...
They're at this point, they're just using it to figure out which ads work best and the traffic patterns for particular shoppers.
It's wait times at this register versus that register.
That was what was so fascinating.
How much of
to
your
me
traffic actually winds up at a register? Yeah,
for a particular store, it'll tell you, or it'll tell the marketer how long somebody's been waiting in line.
But I mean, Walmart used to put RFID tags in like cases of Coke, and they could tell you how many were in the cart, how many got sold that day, how many are in the back room. So they had it down to a science. This is no different, except you're looking at the people side. That's all.
And yet you don't want the NSA reading the enveloping information of your phone calls.
No.
But how is that any different?
Because the NSA doesn't want to sell me things. They want to arrest and shoot me.
I'm sure they're not the only ones.
The mall just wants to sell me mustard. I mean,
there's a list for that, Bob.
But don't worry. There's no domestic agenda for the NSA.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Minority Report when I'm walking in. You're like, "Hello, Mr. Wallenspiel. You like Jägermeister to the left, please?" Actually, I wouldn't mind that either.
No kidding. Yeah, no kidding.
You will. Yeah, you will as soon as you walk into a store. Oh, hi, Mr. Wallenspiel. We'll ignore the fact you're walking in with your 10-year-old daughter. Porn to the left, hookers to the right.
Who pays for porn anymore?
Actually, in about 2 weeks, it's going to be diapers to the left, wipes to the left.
How is that going?
I like mushrooms.
The fun train is ending, huh?
Yep. November 9th is the yuppie birth schedule. It's like a tea time for golf. It's like, sir, you'll be arriving at noon. Your child will be delivered at 1. And then you'll
be able to go to the wrestling event at 6 p.m. that night.
You can't go to wrestling.
Speaking of the grocery store, my wife ran into your wife at the grocery store.
That's how I knew you were looking at moving. Otherwise,
yes, the cat is out of the bag.
I figured you. You guys have been there a long time.
Yeah, who needs Wi-Fi snooping with that MAC addresses when you got wives?
You have the Housecoat Mafia network.
I know what you're up to anyway. Yeah, I'm in real estate. I have to move every 5 years.
You do.
Doing his part for his own business.
Is that the code?
It's.
I haven't had a.
So are you going to get shot now that you told everyone?
Yeah, it's out.
No, the whole thing is like, I haven't had a sale. Shit, I better buy a house so I can.
My license in good standing.
Right. Exactly.
I'm my own best customer.
Well, it's like you trying to buy a bar. You'd be your own worst customer.
Right.
No, I'd be a great customer.
You wouldn't turn a profit
keep myself
ever.
in business.
Yeah, that's what is it? The one of my favorite bars downtown. The Cranes article came out that the guy's
Lager
like
House.
making like he has
$1,000 a year.
And I'm like, that's it's kind of good timing, but then again, if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, it's
not so much.
Yeah, no, it's rough.
That place is packed all the time, and it's kind of scary when you look at, like, dude, this guy's making no money, and everybody thinks he's loaded. And he said it in the thing too, like everybody walks into like these Subways, and I remember like the little small pizzerias, and it's like they think, oh, this guy's rich, and it's like unless you own 5 of them, you're not rich,
right? Yeah, it just doesn't work that way.
No doubt. Like there was a Joe's Fire Department, like 3 guys got together.